Yo, welcome back to another video. D1 today. We're at Charlotte, and this is our. We do the same as what NASCAR does. We all make some patriotic looking schemes, some Memorial Day looking kind of schemes, and a lot of people made some. They look really good. It was one of my favorite races to actually record and see all of these schemes. So I hope you guys really enjoy this race. Like, subscribe, we'll get into it. So we're at Charlotte, like I said before, and I sort of felt confident in this race, but for the first time, my teammate actually felt like he had the better line, and I also agreed with him. This, I can't really do what I call my Dover line here at Charlotte, but I just rip the high line the majority of the time. One thing you'll figure out early is that the outside lane on restarts don't work too great. The inside is a lot better, but it gets very spread out here to start the race. There's two very distinct packs. So I just try to get past this 17. This 58 is new so far. I haven't seen him race yet, but he's already kind of causing chaos in the race, and you'll see it as the race goes. He's causing some chaos throughout the race. They go three behind me. The 11 put it on the apron, slammed up into me, and pretty much puts both of us in the wall, and now we're both just sitting back here. So I just am trying to get past this 11, so I have to deal with him. Anyone that knows the Kansas race, you know I'm not on the best of terms with him, but I get around him, use that outside, and I get around. So now we're going to skip a couple laps when I catch back up. We're on lap 5 now. They actually wreck in front of me, the 9 and the 58, so I get past them pretty quickly. So now I have my eyes set on the front, and the 99 soaring, he is way loose. He wrecks. I think he's going to go high. He turns back down, and I slam into him. There's no caution for this because in D2, he the guy running D1, I don't know why I said D2. The guy that runs D1 likes to do two car cautions. My teammate up ahead also gets very loose, but the 58 caught up to me again because I ran into the 99. But I just block him a little bit. I do get in the wall a little bit, but he gets to the inside, which I kind of don't want because he's been very, very aggressive so far this race. Luckily, he races me clean through this corner, so I don't have to worry about it too much. I'm still side by side with him. I kind of want him to clear past me and clear up. I don't want to get through another corner. The 20 randomly joined mid-race. I don't know what it was, but the 99 did come up and clear me finally, which allows me to just be behind and kind of push, but I don't like doing that. So I go bump him, and I get to his inside because I want this position. I want to get up to the front as fast as I can. But he gets to run off the outside and gets in front of me, so I'm just trying to push, and then I get loose, spin him to the infield. Then he goes into the wall again, flips over off of the wall. The 11 comes past me and spins out because he was sliding, and they throw the caution. The 9 eventually passed me. That one, it's going to look like I was doing some really bad things for that caution, but it wasn't. I didn't really catch it anywhere, so we're going to go right to the restart off the bat. And nothing really happens here off the restart. Everyone's just staying single file because you want to stay on the inside. But the 17 gets pushed up to the outside. I go to the outside because I think it's better. At this time, I thought it was better, but this is the restart. I really realized the outside is not very great. You want to be on this inside. 41 blocks me. The 11 falls way back because he doesn't want to be on the inside. But you can see the 41's line. I like his line a lot better here. I think it's a lot better than mine, just running the high line. And he actually gets to the inside of the 9, and that's the big thing about his line. You can dive bomb it really deep and hopefully clear him. The 58 wrecked in the back. They go 3 wide up here. The 58 comes in front. We go 4 wide for a second, and the 20 wrecks. So they call a caution because 2 cars eventually wrecked there. So now I'm trying to beat this 58 out. He dove it way in, but I get my run off the high line, and I take 3rd place for this next restart. The 17 and the 99 are ahead of me. The 99, I knew he'd be up here at some point. The 17, it was nice to see him up here. He has had some really bad luck in the last couple of races. But now I try and stay on this inside as much as I possibly can. The 17 went up to the high side, which doesn't work. Then I accidentally go to the high side, and the 58 gets past me. He looks to the inside of the 99, and he actually gets there and actually just about kills himself in the process. But I'm getting a huge run on the outside. I get past the 58, and I'm side by side with the 99 now. The 9's loose in the back. He slams into the 11. The 58 slams into me, who slams back into the 9. The 58 comes back up track and cleans everyone out, slows all of them down. So now I'm behind Soaring of the 99, who I sort of want to get past, but at the same time I want to look at his line because he won the All-Star race, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. But he was fast here. He was a very fast driver here at Charlotte. So I just want to kind of follow him. I don't want to run his line right now because I don't want to get in the way of whatever he's doing. I just want him to just go and catch up to the 17 car because I don't think I'm going to be able to by myself. So I'm just letting him go. I'm not trying to pass him. I'm just staying on this outside lane where I want to be. I'm letting him run whatever line he wants to. And I accidentally get to the outside, and I have a run, which I don't really want, but I just stick on the outside. He gets past me, so I just kind of slide in behind him, get my run on the outside, and then he gets in the wall. We almost wreck it right there, but we've caught up to this 17 car very easily. It's only taken a lap or two. I bumped the 99 out of the way, trying to see if I can get up there. I put him in the wall a little bit. But now I want to catch up to this 17 car and possibly take the lead. The 24 is now here, so we have 10 cars racing now. I go to the outside trying to make a pass on the 17. It doesn't really work though. 20 gets past me, clears me. He actually goes down to the 99 a little bit, but I have the 99 and 20 side by side with me. I'm on the outside. The 99 pushes the 20 up track. I'm trying to not get involved in a wreck with him. I don't get the run I want off the high side, and everyone is training past me. The 20 actually takes the 99 into the infield, then the 58 turns right on me while I'm up against the wall. Luckily, nothing really wrecks off that. The 58 makes an absolute crazy move, and then he wrecks from the 9 car, and they call the caution because 2 cars were involved in a wreck. They're 3 wide for the lead right now. I can't believe they stuck it. The 99 actually gets first there, and which he kind of deserved it. So now I'm back into 5th place on this restart, and I'm hoping to climb my way back up to this front. 24 now behind me, the 20 in front of me. I know I can't go to this high side on this restart, or I'm going to be really screwed. I'm going to be in the back of the field for a lot of this race. The 17 went to the high, but I go to the low side, and I'm able to pass this 17 car. So I gain a spot, actually 2 spots off the restart now. And I'm looking to pass this 20 car. The 99's out in the lead, and I immediately saw that I got a little bit scared because I don't want him to be able to run away and just win it by himself. So I'm trying to try and get past the 20 and the 11 really quickly. They're just pushing each other though, which is kind of helping because they actually catch up to this 99 very fast. I'm trying to give the 20 a slight push into the corner. The 11 was almost side by side there with the 99. In fact, he does get side by side for a moment, and the 99 actually allows him to stay side by side. He was clear for a moment, but 99 didn't want to make a dumb move and spin himself out. So now they go pretty close to 3 wide there for a moment, but now the 99 gets loose and puts me in the wall on accident with my big run I had coming up to them. The 20 and 11 take each other out pretty much. They're still wrecking. They're wall riding. The 20 turns left because he's still really loose out of the corner. But now I'm behind this 99 car, and he turned left off my front bumper and then flips off the curbs. 17's around, 20's around, everyone's around except for me, the 11 and 41. So we're just going. I know the 41 has a good line through here, and I know what he wants to do. He wants to clear me on the outside, and he doesn't. And this is where I know I'm gonna take the lead here, because I'm gonna get the run I need. And I do get first. He spins out for some reason. We're not gonna question it. So now we go to this restart. I have my teammate right behind me. Again, I don't know how many times this has happened so far. I've had my teammate right behind me while I'm leading. I just kind of want to get going, take the lead, and just hold it. The 41 actually slows everyone up to start, and I get a good run, and then I don't, and then the 58 went up the track, and I'm just going. And it's very easy to get away from these guys, because now I don't turn, though, into the corner. But I get away from them for a couple laps, lap or two. So I'm just going. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, we're gonna skip ahead 3 laps here down the back straight. The 41 caught up to me. I'm trying to run a defensive line on him, run low, because I know that's where he wants to go. But he doesn't get a very good run, and then there's a pedestrian on the track. I don't know why he decided he fell out of the grandstands, so we had to dodge him. That was a way too close of a moment. But I get away from this 41 car again. And now we're going to skip ahead another lap because he catches back up on the back straightaway. I go defensive, and it works very well. I know where he wants to go with us practicing like 100 laps here the days leading up to this. So now I'm trying to just get a push from him, and I am a little bit. I know where he wants to go again, and he doesn't really hit it, so I slide up to the high side where I want to be. 58 sliding into picture a little bit. We both got in the wall, but I allow him to the outside, which I know he can run the outside if he needs to. But I put him in the wall. This 58 catches way up to us. He gets to the inside of the 41, and now they're battling for second. Hopefully, I can get past, get away from these guys. But this 58 is not slowing down at all. He is making a lot of progress. 41 gets a very good corner for a moment. He actually gets a huge run, but it wasn't enough for me to get a push from him. So now the 58's to the inside of me. The 9 pushes him a little bit into the corner, and now we're going 3 wide for the lead, which I'm very scared of. Then I get turned a little bit by the 41. The 11 and 99 in the back are having some beef start. The 11's starting a lot of beef. I get into the 9, which gets into the 58, and we're all here except for the 11 because he got wrecked by the 99. Now the 90 makes a big move on to the inside into the corner. We're still 3 wide coming out of the corner. It's great racing. We're all keeping it straight so far at least. Then we all slam into each other. The 17's here. He's thinking making 4 wide maybe. He doesn't. I try to get to the inside of the 9. It does eventually work. We almost went 4 wide for a moment, but they're 3. I go to the middle to help the 17. Because if I can break early, I know I can get past this 9 car, but I don't really. But then the 41 makes it 4 wide, and then me and the 58 turn off the 17. We all save it, though. At least for a moment we all did, because the 58 there slides back up into the fence. And now we've gotten separated once again. The 9 out to a big lead. Me and the 58 and the 41 here in this back little pack. The 20 and 11 are fighting for a second spot, but at the same time, we all know we need to catch up to this 9 car. Because if you just battle the entire race, and there's a guy out in front, they're just gonna win. I slam into the 20 though, so I just go right past him. I do put him in the wall a little bit. He turns left, which almost makes me turn right into his car, not trying to, but it all works out in the end. I go on this high side. I know I'm going to get a good run, even though he puts me in the wall. I still get a good run. But they're on the inside. They have all the draft that they could ask for. So I can't really do much. The 20 puts me up into the wall again. I turn a little too far left. I'm still loose, banging off the wall. Still loose, hit the wall again. The 58 put the 20 all the way down to the wall inside. And the 20 spins the 58 into the field. I'm loose. I'm trying to save it, and I slam into the 20 and save the car somehow. We have a pedestrian on the track once again. The 11 gets turned by the 20. He doesn't even attempt to save it. He just goes up the track and slams the wall. That's one thing I don't like about the 11. He doesn't try to save it. He just goes up into the wall. So now I have to go and try and work with my rival, which I don't really want to do, but I know it's the only way there's a chance of us really winning other than a caution being called. So we're going to skip a lap ahead. We've been pushing each other. I've been pushing him, really, trying to catch up to this 9 car. I accidentally get to his inside, and he turns left on me, and I can't do anything. He's still loose. He's almost trying to spin me. The 20 catches me in the 11, and we're just slowing down a crap ton. The 17 catches up. The 20's way out in front. But this is sort of good. The 11 cuts the course again. But now we've got to try and work together once again. I get to the inside of the 11. Now I'm going to clear up in front of him, get a push from him, the 41, the 17, all of them. Try and train up there. The 41 accidentally gets to the outside of the 11 and doesn't work too well. But I do get a decent run out of the corner. It's not enough to clear the 11, but it's enough to stay with him. The 41 sort of pushes me for a moment, but I do clear him again. He looked to the outside, but it didn't work. I'm trying to get behind this 11 car to try and work with him again and not try and wreck him again because it wasn't on purpose. I didn't want to wreck him. We honestly needed to catch back up. The 99 is finally showing up again. He's been fighting from the back all race since that last caution. So now I'm behind the 11. I'm giving him a push up to the 20, but we're going to skip to the back half of this lap. The 99 absolutely sends it in the corner, and it works out until he pushes me up into the wall. And now the guys that had a great battle at Bristol are now in the back of the pack. So now we have to try and work our way back up. The 58 is still going crazy in the back. So now we're going to skip ahead 2 more laps actually. We caught back up to the main pack. I sent the 99 way up into the wall, but I do complete the pass on him. I do clear him, and he's smart enough to push so that both me and him can catch back up to even further to this pack. But we're looking to try and catch up to this 9 car as fast as we can. I'm behind the 41 and the 20. I choose to go for the 20 because I know if I push him, we can get closer up on the pack. The 58 tried wrecking me earlier. I didn't include it, but now he's merging up into the track, causes pretty much 5 wide, wrecks the 20, and resets everyone pretty much. But the 11 is actually caught up a lot to this 9 car, but everyone is spread out now, so now we have to all draft off of each other. We skip to the back straightaway of this lap. Me and the 17 are now linked together. The 41 and 11 have linked, but they throw the caution because of an incident in the back of the pack. Some with the 99, I'm pretty sure. But now we have to re-rack them with 5 laps to go. So now the mentality is just get past everyone and win this thing. Because there's 5 laps left of this race. There's not many more opportunities to be able to pass someone for the win. This is your best shot at winning the race right here, is to get past some people and block for your life. So I try and stay on this inside as much as I can, but I don't. And I let the 99 to the inside, which isn't good. The 17 gets a huge push, but there's 6 of us back here just fighting. The 11 and 9 are up front. We're 3 wide in the corner, which I was sort of scared of during this race. I popped down way to the inside. The 20 got pushed down by the 99. I'm saving it as much as I can, but now I'm at the back of the pack, and I can't really do anything. I get into the wall, and I have to try and catch up. The 58 merges, but there's a lot of chaos happening in front. Everyone's caught up to the leaders, so we're going to skip ahead. The 11 actually got turned and sent to the back of the field. They're all fighting in front of me, but they call a caution because of an incident that happened during the last corner. So now we have a little bit of overtime, which we haven't had a lot of this year, unlike the 2024 season of real life. So now it's really about trying to work my way up this field as fast as you can. Because if you just sit back here for the rest of the race, there's no chance of winning. So you have to stay on this inside the entire first corner if you want a chance. The 41 turns the 58. The 20 gets into them, and they pretty much both wreck. They're out of this pretty much. Now me and the 11 are fighting. We've 2 laps to go. I get way clear of the 11, so now my job is on the 41, but the 11 got a huge run I was not expecting. But now I'm looking to get back to this 41 car. The 9 and the 24 are in the lead. No one really expected this out of this race. But now I'm trying to catch this 41. He gets into the wall. I have a good run out of the corner. I'm thinking, do I go high or do I dive bomb? I think dive bomb, but he sees it immediately. So I brake early. They just about wreck at the front. The 41 gets a better run out of the corner. And this race ends with a 9 and 24 podium for top two.